Speaking of other disliked live action movie adaptations, we're going to talk about the Death Note. So apparently, the Death Note live action movie is it out on Netflix, Tristan? Because I haven't seen it yet. I think
No, not yet.
no,
I
no.
believe
Okay,
it's the 25th it's coming out on
right, right,
Netflix.
right. And we're doing this on the oh God, what date is it? It's the 17th of August. Oh God,
Yeah.
everybody, help me. Um, So yeah, so we're doing this. So I actually haven't seen it yet because it doesn't exist yet. But I've seen some of the trailers. I've seen some of the shorts. I've seen some pictures from it, and I don't like what I see. But you know what? I mean, I don't know how you feel about it, Tristan.
I
I feel the exact same way.
yeah.
I feel, but apparently, if they're to be believed, the creators disagree. So the creators of Death Note said that they disagree, but they don't even disagree. Like they didn't even give it the Akira Toriyama treatment, where Akira Toriyama, I believe, when he was talking about Dragon Ball Evolution, he didn't say that he loved it and it was the best thing ever. He just said that it's a different universe and it was an interesting take, right? The creators of this, yeah, right, interesting take. Yeah, remember this is going to be a podcast, so this is going to be like an actual like audio podcast. So he just mouthed with air quotes, interesting take. So yeah, but no, I want to just say like the creators said, oh, we love this. Now I don't want to call them liars, right? I don't want to sit there and be like oh, what do they know? Like obviously they created it, right? So you want to give them the benefit of the doubt and say like, well, hey, if they like it, right, then how dare we criticize it, right? That was younger me, right? Younger me would say that. But as I've grown older, I've kind of realized they were somewhat involved in this creative process. They had to sign off on things. They are also making money off of this. So what incentive do they have to say that this was terrible? They have no incentive. It would be so detrimental to first of all them working with Hollywood in the future, with them making any money off this. Now, yes, they already technically made their money. This isn't going to be like DVD sales. I mean, maybe Netflix will release it on DVD later, but obviously it's releasing on their service. I don't know if they'll get a cut depending on how many people watch or something like of Netflix profits for that month. I don't know how Netflix works. I know how Crunchyroll works because they have ads on their video, but Netflix is a little bit different, so I don't know what they're planning on doing there with them. But still, it wouldn't be smart of them to say, "Oh yeah, this looks like trash." You know what I mean? Like it just
Yeah.
wouldn't. It wouldn't be smart. So if they had no if they didn't work on the project at all and didn't do anything related to this project, then I would be like, oh wow, they must really like it. Good for them. But here, again, I'm not calling them liars. They might like it, but I do think that it would just be silly if they said it was the worst thing in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like in this case, instead of like, I'll give this series props for the fact that they're trying to get the original authors in on it at least a little bit.
Well, I mean,
Because
you
if you,
have to
yeah,
technically. Like no, like
okay,
not to be a jerk, but like it's not like Japan's laws are a bit different than America's in terms of like you can kind of. I mean, yes, in theory you can waive your copyright in Japan as well, but usually they really want to, even if it seems more for show, they want to go to the creators and have them sign off. They don't want to make it seem like they went over someone's head because that's
right,
considered rude and copyright law. It's a bit more appropriate to end up talking to the creators. Where in America, it's like, oh no, you sign the license away. We literally don't care about you at all, right?
yeah,
So it's a bit of a different environment.
yeah,
Yeah, but no, I mean, you're right though. Like obviously, the creators getting involved is nice to say the least.
yeah,
Because there's a lot of American properties. It feels like you don't really talk to the creators anymore, and they
right,
don't matter.
yeah. Because it
Yeah.
felt like the authors had even said like, oh, the characters, like the direction they take the characters in are still true to the way that we envision the characters. So I don't know. It gives me hope that it'll at least like I can give it a chance, I guess. And Death Note feels like one of those series that would actually be possible in live action, other than
yeah.
the Shinigamis. Obviously, that's going to be CG, but like,
Right. Well, I mean, it's funny too because it can be practical as well in some form or another. I
yeah,
think they used a bit of both, practical and
right,
CG for William Dafoe. By the way,
yeah,
I think the casting isn't bad at all. I
right.
love William Dafoe. I don't know the guy that played. I think his name is Nate Turner. I don't know much about the guy that played Light or is playing Light. I just know that the way he looks, and I'm just judging based on looks perspective. It's definitely one of those. Oh God! In some cases, right? In some light, depending on how the light's shining on him, it's like, oh God, this is not a high schooler, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just depending on what. Oh God damn it! I said light multiple times. Fuck my life. All right. Well, I hate myself.
Shining on light.
Yeah, the light shining on light. Yeah. Well, oh God, I hate myself sometimes. But no. But seriously though, the way the camera, I really wish I made that one. Like, I really wish I want to take responsibility for it, but I can't. But seriously though, he doesn't look like a high schooler, and it's really bad because it's I don't know. Like, I know that it happens in Glee and it happens in so many other. I mean, Twilight, right? So many other shows and movies, but I don't know why. For this one, it just feels really weird that in some cases he doesn't look like a teenager. I don't know. I'm cool with Elle. I'm cool with, like, I have no problem with the casting choices thus far. The setting is Seattle. I don't know why they wouldn't choose, like, New York. Or something like that. Like, I feel like New York would parallel Tokyo, right? I know. Maybe it's just cheaper to film in Seattle. I mean, Netflix does have a budget. Let's be real here, right?
West Coast, a bit closer to. Oh, I mean, either coast really, but
yeah. But anyway, there's actually some artwork that if you're watching this through our YouTube channel, you're going to see that the creator actually drew. I think it was an interesting take on the actor. I liked Ryuk in the background more, and I loved the English there that says, "Don't trust Ryuk. He's not your friend."
yeah,
That was, I'm sorry, he's not your pet. He is not your friend. Yeah, that really got to me because I was like, ooh, like that gave me shivers. It's funny. That little bit of English has hyped me more than anything that the actual trailers have shown me.
right.
Literally, that's hyped me the most thus far. But yeah, so I mean, look, I don't want to discredit the creators. I'm sure there's parts of it they like. I'm sure they do like it, right? I'm just saying that, trying to keep it a little bit real here. It would be dumb if they hated it to come out and say they hated it.
Right.
That's all I'll say. And interestingly enough, though, what were you gonna say?
At least before it came out, anyway.
Yes. Although I'm sure they've gotten peeks into it. I'm sure they've seen the whole thing in some form or another. Yeah. But what I do want to say though is I heard that some of what happened, like there was a clip, and it's not a spoiler. Ryuk slightly eggs Light on into killing someone slightly, so it feels. I'm not a big fan of that. But apparently that happened in the TV series that they did for Death Note. They actually can catch on Crunchyroll. Maybe future podcast review, Tristan. I don't know. But maybe, I don't know. But like seriously though, I haven't seen the TV series myself, but apparently I heard that happened in there as well. So they might be, looking at that as another thing to adapt from. But as someone who read the manga and who likes the anime, I feel weird about it. So that's just what I'll say.